Hello, I'm back, and we're going to talk about the call of the 30 ethers. First of all, I'm showing you the 30 ether diagram. So you can see the ethers all sitting there all nicely lined up. Text in the center with the 4 sections. You can see how the rest all have 3 sections to them. It doesn't say this explicitly, but I figure the 4 sections are the 4 directions and 4 elements, the 4 alchemical elements, earth, air, fire, water. And I figure the 3 sections are the 3 alchemical principles, sulfur, mercury, and salt. Dee and Kelly were alchemists, and that was their main interest. Now I'm going to read out the call of the 30 ethers, getting my laptop here that has the call in it at a good angle. Hopefully this will work out. The call of the 30 airs. Madriax dus prof tex. You'd insert the name of the ether in that part. Chis Michael Sonic Hausco Old Physicis Balziziras Iada Nonka Gohulimikma Adoan Mad Iaud Bliob Soba Aona Chis Lufustis Peripsol Dis Abrasa Nonf Nataib Kausgo Ode Tilb Adpiat Damplos Tawat Nonf Gimikels Omlerasad Torfglomar Yari Idoigo Old Torzilp Iadov Gohol Kaoski Tabayard Sonir Old Christios Yerpoil Tmblr Bustir Tilb Noan Paid Orspa Old Dodrimni Zilna Elzap Tilb Parmyi Peripsax Old Taquirst Bapis El Sim Oako Sim Old Christials Ag Toltorn Mirk Quatiabla Lelto Payomd Dilsmo Aspion Old Christios Agol Toltarn Paraka Asimp Corzis Dodpel Old Fifels Sumnad Old Farget Bombs Ameoas Conispra Old Avavox Tonug Orska Tulb Noasmi Tobjes Levithmong Unki Om Tilb Ors Bagle Mawa Ol Cardzis Kapameo Ixamaxip Old Kapameo Gosa Baglin P Tianta Babylon Old Fargit Telkovovim Madriax Torzu Oadriax Oroksha Abeopri Tabeori Priyas Ar Tabeori Adrapan Korsta Dobix Volcam Priyazi Ar Quasiar Old Quasab Quitting Repair Pawak Sagakor, Omol Old Perdzar, Karakherg, Aovai, Kormt, Torzu, Zakhar, Od Zomron, Asp, Sibsibot Monodus, Sirzaz, Tia Balton, Odul Sisil Qua Od, Ozazma, Pleapli, Iadnamad. And that is the call of the 30 ethers, which you do once after the first call. And the second call, or just the first call, and then the call of the 30 ethers. And then you start your journey. You also want to tell them what you're up to. Ask them. Tell them that you want to travel into the ether and connect and unite with the ether and to have their help and to alchemically transform with the ether so that you may work with that ether and be ready for the next ether in the series. Also, I should have mentioned this earlier, though I think I did in a previous video, is before each working you state the purpose of your working. So you'd say something to the effect of, and this working is for the travel and uniting with the Enochian ether of texts, and to call upon the governors of texts and have you guide me in this working. And what I do is I light a candle for each of the governors to call them forth better. And I put out offerings. Whether you want to put out offerings or not is up to you. You can talk to the Enochian entities and your spirits and decide whether offerings for the Enochian entities is right for you. Some incense is good. I personally use benzoin, but frankincense works too. It's more of a budget version and easier to get, but frankincense is awesome. Or benzoin, or sandalwood's good. Rose is good. Essential oil sprayed around is good. And an essential oil diffuser, that's good. You do not have to put out offerings. That's definitely an option. It's just, I love putting out offerings for the spirits, and that's how we work. But you can work differently. You do not need to put out offerings. It's not like the Enochian entities are going to say, sorry, we're not coming. There's no offerings here. That's just won't happen. They come. You just call them sincerely and respectfully, and they will come. They just come. You generally want to meditate a bit before you start. And you want to call on the presence of the divine. You know, like El, Yahweh, whichever, or the divine. Like I said in a previous video, don't go using other deity names just because that's too much mix and match, but call upon the divine presence. And if you've worked Abramelin or something similar, you'd call upon your holy guardian angel. And if you wish, you can call upon Michael as he's relevant to the system. Dean Kelly did talk to Michael, and Auriel too, actually. But a lot of this is ask the Enochian entities and see what they say about it. But if you don't have quick, easy, direct communication with the various spirits, just go by what I'm saying here for your first time around. Just do it by the video. I'd say by the book, but by the video, or unless you have my book, by the book. And you can add other stuff later once you're more experienced and know more about the system. But for now, just stick with what I'm saying here. It's a good guide that works. It works for people who have never done Enochian before. As long as you keep up with the grounding that I recommended, check out the grounding video I put. And it should go well. It should work. Oh, I've been putting up some videos about scrying on YouTube lately. I should put them here too, because they have reminders of don't doubt. So I will add some scrying videos to here, but the main thing is don't doubt. You can go doubt later if you want, but don't doubt, just experience and write it down after and remember it. The doubting stuff, that's not for this course. That's just not, that holds you back. However, if the entities say, go sell your house and buy property in China, No, just don't go taking advice unless you're used to talking to spirits and they're ones you trust and their advice is good. But would you trust the advice of a random person on the street? No. So don't go doing what spirits say just because they said. But don't go doubting either. So you just take note, take it down, and if they give some advice or say something, write it down, and you can think about it and contemplate it later after the working's done, after the 30 ethers are done, in the future, whatever. But just don't go doubting, because that shuts you right down. Never doubt in the middle of the ritual. But again, don't go doing anything aside from what you'd planned out beforehand during the ritual either. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll enjoy text.